to Scottsinverts. I'm Scott, and these are the inverts. So, adult tarantulas, we love to put them in display tanks, make a real big feature out of them, show them off, put bioactive stuff in there, plants in there, and all the rest of it. This is my Sarpaeus pulchra subadult female, so she's absolutely loving life in there. That is her home for life. She will never ever need upgrading or anything like that. The only thing that she'll need is a bit of maintenance every now and again, cleaning off the spider poo which she's put all across the window at the front there. So how do we go from this to this? This one actually contains our P Metallica. There she is there, well, one of our P Metallicas. So what I like to do is, as our spiderlings grow and get bigger, is upgrade their enclosures. But I can't really afford to do setups like this for spiderlings, small juvies, large juvies, and then onto subadults. So what I like to do is keep the display tanks for when the spiderlings and the juveniles are actually subadults or large juvies and adults. So this is how we make a very cheap arboreal enclosure in a barrelistic tub. Absolutely perfect, absolutely bang on for juveniles. Even large slings will do completely fine in an arboreal setup like this. But today I'll show you how. So guys, this is what we are starting with. I've got the soldering iron out. I do like this type because when you lie it on the floor, like so, the hot end does not touch the floor and it automatically turns itself off. That's on when I pull the trigger, off when I let go. So we use this to make some holes. You know when it's hot enough because it just slides straight through. So we're going to make some air vents across the top of the lid. It doesn't have to be perfect, they don't have to be lined up. Remember, what you're making is basically just a temporary home for your tarantula, because we are going to upgrade them as they get bigger into what we call display tanks. So we're going to do that all the way around. This is what the lid looks like when we're done. So we've got all the holes in the top, we've gone along the sides, and then we just put a couple here. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to look amazing or stylish, because like I said, this is an in-between house. So this house is going to last the spider until it becomes a large juvie or subadult. Then we can move up to the display tanks. Okay, so I've also put some holes about 2 inches high. This is because that's where the substrate level is going to be. So if I put those just at the front of the enclosure, hopefully it will create an airflow. So the air will come in and then go up. Also put them across the sides there. Some more air holes across the back. And again this side, none at the front, again because hopefully the air will go in there and create an airflow. This will help reduce mould significantly, along with springtails. We should all be good to go. So we're going to pop off the lid, we'll get some substrate in there like this. Boom, substrate is in. We have gone maybe halfway up those holes, but that's completely fine. That will allow her for airflow. Substrate is Leventon's compost soil. We've also added in some springtails, if you can see them in there. So we have got a round piece of cork bark tube. Absolutely awesome. What I did notice is it's got some of the lichen on the side, so I want to be able to see that. So that's going to go in just like so, just so I can see that there. Have it in at the angle because why not? And we're also going to give the spider options. So down in this corner we have got just a curved piece of cork bark, not curved massively, but if we put that down here just like so, then that gives the spider options go between the two, or maybe set up permanent residence here or in there, and then the all important water dish. Now what's going in here is a juvenile regalis, so they like to be kept quite damp. We're going to give it a quick spray down Absolutely awesome. We've got springtails in there, we've got the holes in the correct places, so hopefully that will really help to reduce that mould, things like that. We have the regalis is in here. What I'm going to do is place this in the enclosure. Hopefully it will come out nicely by itself. Straight into the hole, that's absolutely perfect. Absolutely awesome. Final part is get your label maker out, or your white sticky labels that you can write on with a pen. Now what these Baraplastic tubs do have is have a little line on the side there, and they also have that one there, so if you're a bit OCD you can follow that perfectly, and then your sticker should hopefully be straight. You watch mine be all over the place. That goes on there. Boom, so we know what it is. Haven't been able to sex this one yet, but absolutely dead simple, so easy to set up. This is the one that's set up for the Metallica. If you can't find a round piece of tubing cork bark like that, you can just put these two like that up in the corner. This one was rehoused earlier. The P Metallica is there. But then just look at that. Absolutely awesome, so easy. And of course, always remembering to put those holes in and put your labels on as well. So easy to set up. Brilliant in between enclosures. What do you think to the Baraplastic Areboral setup? We can also do those fossorially and terrestrially, so keep your eyes out for those upcoming videos. Now we have bought a significant amount of spiders off a very dear friend of ours. We have got quite a lot of rehousing to do. We have got some extremely rare species, we've got males and females, we've got a breeding project coming up pretty soon as well, so keep your eyes open for that one, keep your notifications on, and if you're not subscribed, remember to subscribe too as well. It'll be absolutely amazing. We go live every Tuesday 8 PM. We have a right laugh. We don't just talk about inverts and animals and reptiles, we just go crazy and chat about whatever comes up. So if you're around 8 PM on UK time on a Tuesday, hop along, come and say hello, and as always guys, we shall see you again on the next one.